Hello Army sports car racing fans, you join us on a very fresh February day here at Donington Park. It's the Army Sports Car Racing Team Selection and Open Day. So what is today all about? Well, basically this is an opportunity for serving members to come down who've shown a bit of interest or have a passion for motorsport and want to get involved, whether that be in a driver capacity or as support crew. This is that opportunity for them to come down, see what the Army Sports Car Racing Team is all about, learn more about what we do, and of course learn a little bit more about the Armed Forces Race Challenge. It should be a very interesting day with lots of lessons, talking about the car, and of course we've got that BMW 116 trophy car livery to showcase today as well. So lots to go on. Army Sports Car Racing Team Selection Day and Open Day, and of course the reveal of the 116 trophy livery. Hope you enjoy today and hopefully answer some questions for yourself. Enjoy. Right, I'm going to come out. Look at him. Look at this talented race driver, manager of the 116 car. You know him, Will Ashmore. Here he is. Hey, buddy. What's
good
going
afternoon.
On? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
So it's the Army Sports Car Racing Team Selection and Open Day. It's quite a mouthful. I took about 15 takes doing my bloody intro because of it. Nice. But so today you've been doing some lessons with everyone that's come down today.
Yeah. So Army Selection Day. Now, I think the point behind that is we're the Army team, so we can't just have people turning up and representing the Army. We have to do a selection process and make sure people are competent and skilled enough to drive at Army level. Because below that, and safe, yeah. Because below that we do have core level teams. We've got the Royal Engineers here today as well. So yes, we are doing Army level sport. Therefore, we're doing Army level selection, and it's a process that we need to do to get drivers on the team and pit crew as well. Cool.
So you say, so what do people need to kind of do to meet the criteria? We're talking about it's Army level sports, so Army level selection. So in a bit more, I suppose, detail, what does that kind of entail? So I know you're the 116 trophy manager.
Yep.
So what would that mean for you? What are you looking for? What are you hoping to see?
Well, so at Army level sport, we've got a tiered structure. So we've got our amateur level, which is the Armed Forces Race Challenge, where we go tri-service competition. The 116 is the better drivers from the Armed Forces Race Challenge have a chance to race at national level in a single make series, so all the cars are the same, which makes competition very tight and makes it quite difficult. So it's a really good proving ground for us to use that. And then you've got the elite tier as well, which is one above that, which at the moment I think the 116 has kind of filled that spot, but we've also got the Ferrari, which is becoming a kind of side sect, a side project for the team to push professionally. Yeah.
So I saw you delivering a little lesson earlier on.
Yeah, sorry, I skipped over that part.
You did a little bit. It's okay, it's fine. And that's why I'm coming back to it. What were you delivering a lesson on?
Yeah, so just because as well as it being Army selection, we've also got guys coming who just are showing an interest and want to know what it's all about. So we've got various guys talking throughout the day and giving lessons, and not quite lessons, but just interest pieces. So I was talking about chassis setup on the cars, gained quite a bit of experience over the past couple of years, especially with racing the Holden, quite a difficult car to rein in. So we just showing the kind of level that we're at in terms of kit and equipment and expertise behind the team to be able to set these cars up to be as fast as possible on track.
Nice. Let's talk the BMW very quickly.
Yeah.
The new livery, you've done a sterling job.
Yeah, well,
it looks fantastic.
Up till midnight last night, getting that wrapped up. A little bit groggy today, but no, it's really, considering we haven't actually done that much, it's really turned it around. It looks fresh, and the black and red, they're kind of our team colours. We've got that cool black camouflage, looks really good. Yeah. I'll tell you what, the car's looking really strong. I think we're actually going to be pretty competitive, and it's an incredibly competitive championship.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, as always, Will, great to catch up with you.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your day. I know you've got a busy one ahead, but see you in a bit.
See you later.
Well, it's been quite a day so far. really good turnout, guys really getting involved, and obviously the guys are out on track now getting the cars on. But I think it's time to have a bit of a chat with the team principal, Ted. He's just currently here admiring one of the cars. Here he is. Ted, team principal, the main man in the hot seat. How are you?
I am having a great day. The weather's become pretty bright and cheery now.
Oh, speaking, look at this. There it is. Come on, come on, come on, drive over, he's on film, look at that. You know what, he couldn't have timed that any better at all.
Live action.
Could not have timed that any better.
Live action.
Well, while we've got the car there, Ted, your thoughts on the livery for the BMW?
She's looking a beaut, isn't she? Like, Will and Lewis and a couple of other people that have helped along the way have really done a sterling job.
Yeah.
Sadly, we've had a bit of a faux pas on the back bumper, and it's
we
not as pretty as right now. But
we don't need to worry about that. But the red, I was just talking to Willow, the red and the black, it looks great for the car, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's completely transformed the car. We haven't really done a lot to change it to red from the green, but it absolutely stands out.
It looks fantastic. Overall, the selection day so far, how's it been?
Yeah, really well. So the morning started off with a bit of briefing for myself, and there's some various lessons or technical sort of stuff and bits and pieces, and now we've had lunch. The cars are going out on track, and the guys and girls that have come along for the day are now getting involved with tinkering with the cars, doing the sort of stuff we expect them to be doing as support crew. And it's going really well. Feedback so far has been really good and everyone's happy.
Brilliant. We are mere months away from round one.
29th of April, yeah. Double header.
Of the AFRC. Round one is
29th of April at Silverstone.
Oh, and we're also Silverstone for this weekend as well for the F430.
Yeah, so the F430 is going to be doing its maiden race in the Slick Series. That'll be interesting. It's going relatively well here today with the car, so really good pace across the board. Just high expectations for what the car can do in that series, really.
Brilliant. So, what would say? You know, we had a bit of a chat with Willow about about the day, what they're looking for in drivers and stuff. So, from a team principal aspect, what are you looking for in support crew, drivers, all that sort of thing?
For me, we don't expect anyone to turn up here and be an absolute ninja in any one specific thing. What we look for is reliability, professionalism, usual sort of army leadership kind of things. We just want people to come up here with a can-do attitude and just lean in on those various tasks and things that are required as part of a race weekend. And sometimes they're not glamorous jobs, but sometimes they can be. And you know, it's all give and take. And most of the people that are here today are having a great time and understanding that it's not all glamour and there is hard work to be done when it's required. Yeah, brilliant. Well, as always, mate, it's always great to chit chat with you. It's great to see the team principal looking as well. Look at that, sporting the brand, sporting the mark. It's all about the corporate brand. It's all about the corporate image.
Brilliant. Mate, as always, I'll catch you a little bit.
Catch you later, dude.
Right, it's time for another classic pit wall chat, and we've got one of our potential drivers for the AFRC, Yasmin. Hello.
Hiya.
So, Yasmin, who are you? A little bit about yourself, and why are you here today?
Hiya, so I'm last couple Norman, and I'm attached with one Mercy and I'm here today to hopefully drive my own Audi TT Mark 1 with the Army Championship.
It's alright, it's super loud, we know.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to, because I'm at the moment of building up the car and hopefully going to be driving it for this series.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so obviously we've seen plenty of footage of the car. I think it's been getting coated a million times. It's completely stripped out. It looks really, really good. How have you found the selection day so far?
Yes, the selection day has been really good so far. I've been able to give a good insight onto like what the team do, how they manage things, just giving an idea of the different things like how they set up the cars, what they do like throughout the day, and it's been really insightful, massively.
So you've got a little bit of a racing background yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. What is it you kind of did before getting into sort of the road sports?
Yeah, so I was racing go-karts at the age of 13, and I was doing that for like 9-10 years onwards, and then I was also racing with the Army karting team for a year.
Brilliant.
So my racing understanding is like, it's there. And then I thought, you know what, why not go into I looked at different series, different types of cars I could go into, and then one day came across the Audi Mark 1 TT, and I was like, that's the car for me. So
hopefully we should see some of that track experience and taking the fight to the RAF.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's been great to have you today, Yaz, and we look forward to seeing you out on track in April. Thanks, Yaz. No, I know he hates it. He's just said he hates it, but he's sod him, he's having it anyway. Lewis, our chief engineer. Lewis.
Hello,
the Army Selection Day.
Sports car racing fans.
So the Selection Day, an open day for us today. You've been doing some stuff with the engineering that you're doing at the moment for the team. So you gave a lesson earlier on. What were you kind of showing the guys?
Yeah, so earlier on today I was taking a data acquisition lesson, taking the people on selection through just a bit of an insight really on how different ways we can collect data and then utilise that to progress drivers, setups, hopefully progress lap times and all those kind of things, and predicting like where we can develop in future with using data.
Yeah. So obviously, this isn't like the old days where we're just going off a stopwatch.
No.
Data is a really, really important part of motorsports nowadays.
Yep.
How important is gathering this data, even at this level of racing?
Even at this level of racing, I think data is key. It's key for drivers to understand data, let alone team members, engineers, people out to understand the data to help the drivers progress. Yeah. There's elements of driver coaching that can be gained from data. There's elements of like setup developments that can be gained from data. So all round as a team, data is key to bring all the roles together. Brilliant. From driver to engineers to mechanics.
So are you racing this season, or are you, as obviously chief engineer, you kind of tied up with this now?
No, I'm gonna try to do a little bit still.
Nice.
I won't be doing as much as last year because of work commitments and stuff. But 100% I'll be with the team, trying to push on this whole data thing.
Yeah.
We're having a massive push on the AIM solos that we were given.
Yeah.
So that's our big push this year, is to spread the knowledge really of how to use the AIM solos and the software properly, and get the drivers knowing how to use it for themselves, to progress themselves and hopefully put us at the sharp end of the stick in the AFRC Championship.
Brilliant. And so overall, mates, today, how do you think the day's going so far?
Yeah, good. We've got a fair bit of data from 116. Again, that's something we're going to try and work really well with this year, using data to progress 116. And with Will, the Ferrari.
Speaking of which, because we've been asking everyone about it, you've been a key part of the livery of the BMW, and honestly, mate, from when it was, I know it's a simple change of like green to red. It's night and day. You guys have done a fantastic job.
Honestly, it looks like a different car.
It really,
initially,
does.
We pulled the wrap out yesterday at Henlow and I went, red's not really my colour. I quite like the green. Honestly, I take it back.
Honestly, it stands out, and I think it's going to do. I think the 116 is going to do quite well in the trophy series, wouldn't you do?
Yeah, 100%. Especially seeing how well our drivers are doing out there today.
Yeah.
Some of the lads are real close to lap records. So.
Wow. And it's in Go Faster Red, so.
Everyone knows red gives you an extra power.
Brilliant. Thanks, Lewis, mate. Great to see you, mate. See you in a bit. Well, Army sports car racing fans, that concludes a very successful day here at Donington Park. The Army sports car racing team selection and open day. Big waves in the background. Yeah, a very successful day here at Donington Park. Cars have been out, the guys have had a great opportunity to sit in the cars while they've been going around, passenger rides, driving experiences, having a good go in the car themselves, see how they feel, the confidence, learning, having the insights into data analysis, into chassis alignment and setups. So overall, a very, very successful day with some great feedback from everyone. I think we're all set up for the Armed Forces Race Challenge and the rest of the 2023 season. Things are looking up, things are looking really good for the team, and we are looking forward to bringing you along on this motorsport adventure for 2023. Well, that concludes today's episode. I have been Staff Sergeant Dan Morton. This has been the Army Sports Car Racing Team, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye bye.